Guys, we need a new idea. Consumers are getting tired of seeing the same protagonist getting killed and starting a new life in a fantasy reality. If anyone has a new idea, please raise your hand. Ooh, pick me, pick me. I have an idea. So, what if instead of a truck hitting you and you getting sent to an alternative medieval fantasy, you can get pushed off a building and you are sent to an alternative medieval fantasy set in China? And it's going to be a live action movie. You are a fucking genius. Hi guys, this is Man Candy Andy, and let me introduce to you to one of my favorite movies that more people need to watch, The Forbidden Kingdom. The film is an action comedy that is heavily influenced by the Chinese novel Journey to the West. In this fantastic film, you follow the adventures of a cringe teenager named Jason from Boston, and then he falls off a roof and gets isekai'd. In China, he meets a drunken kung fu master named Lu Yang, and Lu tells him the prophecy of a seeker returning the staff to the Monkey King. Lu declares that Jason is the seeker from the prophecy, and this is the start of the adventure that will take them all across China to return the staff to its rightful owner. Along the journey, his party will grow to include a young woman called the Golden Sparrow and a monk. As they traveled together, the monk and Lu would take turns teaching Jason the art of kung fu. The movie has some great characters, so let's take a look at some of them. Jason, an Asian film nerd that is the textbook definition of cringe, is the supposed seeker in the prophecy. In the film, he gets his own training arc with both Lu and the monk. Lu Yang, a drunk kung fu master with his favorite hobby of antagonizing and roasting the shit out of the monk. The way Lu Yang uses drunken fists is how we all think we fight like when we are blacked out drunk at 2 a.m. in the morning. For the Golden Sparrow, her personality is that she talks in third person and that her family is dead. That's it. Next. For the monk, the beginning of his destiny was to find the seeker, and now he must train Jason in the art of kung fu. Also, he loves messing with Lu Yang. The Monkey King, an immature, naive, and playful character but extremely skilled in martial arts. Also, he gets Han Solo, so that's pretty cool. Finally, the Jade Warlord. The antagonist of the story is your run-of-the-mill, ruthless but very boring villain. I really enjoyed this movie because it took its time developing each of the 4 travelers, and they have good chemistry with each other. The movie is at its best when it shows the rivalry and the hilarious banter between the monk and the drunken master as they teach Jason martial arts. You also get to see how far Jason has come from being a total noob to looking like he's constipated while still getting his ass kicked. The martial arts in the film it definitely stands out, and you will experience one of the best martial art fights between 2 legends, Jackie Chan and Jet Li. The only major downside with the story is that the villains are not interesting at all, but the film kinda knows that, so it devotes a lot of screen time building up the 4 main characters on their adventure. Some of the interaction between the Sparrow and Jason was well written, while sometimes it misses the mark and it drags a little bit. The Forbidden Kingdom is a hilarious comedy movie with amazing choreographed martial arts sequences. The music is fire and blends perfectly with different scenes in the movie. My final thoughts are that I highly recommend you give this movie a shot because it is very entertaining and has a great martial arts scenes. Or you can just watch it because Jet Li will pee all over Jackie Chan. Thank you for watching my review on The Forbidden Kingdom. If you want to see more Chinese film reviews, please check out my first 2 Chinese film recommendation videos.